Hello, hello, welcome to devlog number 7. So, as we're going here, I was going ahead and deleting all my stairs. I had made another copy for the stairs. This is a elevator room I was working on. As you can see, I'm over here trying to get all these little fine tweaks and twacks going. And as I got everything set in place, I was like, ah, dang, too big, and then too small, and then too big, and then too small. And I re-edited back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Then I got the spawn point for the room. Later I'm going to figure out that, well, that's not where I wanted to put it. So I'm going to have to edit it again later. Then I was trying to select all this and copy and paste it. And I was like, why am I copying and pasting it when I'm moving the whole thing? So, bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Then I was like, okay, I need to get this set. So I spent another, 10 minutes doing this. Just going back and forth with that. Which you'll see more of that later, because right now it's just like, okay, I'm gonna get all the collision box set. I'm not really too worried about getting everything too spectacularly in place. Um, so I was checking out the viewports, see where the collision boxes were pointing at. Make sure I wasn't gonna have any collision issues where I'm having a collision box in a collision box. I moved a spawn point up there, moved the floor up there, just to come here and like a whole 3 minutes later figure out I don't want the floor. I just want to shrink it, and so I shrunk it. And then I was like, well, now I gotta make sure everything's in the correct position. And I'm trying to make an elevator, so I had to get all the sides made, then move the spawn points again. And I ended up closing. I think I ended up closing some of those up there, or I might have used all spawn points. I don't remember. Anyway, I was trying to get these walls set. I was like, oh, maybe if I just rotate them, I can get them good. No, because it's not rotating on an axis. It's literally just rotating the parts themselves. So, that was great. Yeah. So I sat there, and then I come to find out that, a collision box was, too close. So, I edited the elevator. I figured, hey, I was making a small thing that would go up and down, which I'm probably going to edit later, because then he was like, well, let's just make a big thing. And I was like, I don't want a big thing. Um, so yeah. Now here's me going through the code. We were going to go ahead and make a hero class, an actor class, just to basically fill in the point right here. And as I was going through, I was going back and forth, trying to get all the collision box correct, make sure that our mesh is good. I was moving the cameras in place. I spent maybe 30 minutes trying to do those dang cameras because I could not get the rear camera correct. So, yeah, I was like, just make a quick little mesh. It looks beautiful, wonderful. Call it body, call it a day. Threw that mesh on there. I was like, yeah, look at that Pac-Man. Um, So then I went back through and I changed what character spawns in. And then I was trying to get the camera all set, and I'm like, this camera sucks. This camera's not working. This camera's not far enough. This camera's in the wrong direction. This camera's at a bad angle. I can't use that. And then I had to keep changing the rotation and how everything worked. And then I was using the same thing, went ahead and made a little test enemy. That's why you saw me delete all the code. I was like, yeah, I just make a little something. Voila, test enemy. I call him Mr. Potato. What I'm pointing out, this took me an hour and 45 minutes. Just using the spawn locations of the chests and all that I was doing. This is just one big test right here. See and make sure everything works the way I think it would. And with that, we bring this around, we finally had to add it in, and then I figured out that that was the wrong spot because there wasn't enough spawn locations, so all the enemies were spawning right there! Instead of spawning around, they were spawning at the beginning spawn area, so I had to flip it, whip it, dip it, dodge, and finally get all that stuff set together.